Welcome back, I'm back. And tonight we get a start on Phantasy Star 4. Um, I've poked at this very similar to pretty much every other Phantasy Star game so far. I've poked at this for maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour before. And just never kept my interest enough to actually go through it. That is, even outside of the Shining and Phantasy Star games, that is a theme of my channel. it very much is. Tess plays stuff that he never really bothered sticking with through the whole thing. And I love that. This is a great way for me to get through the backlog of what I could do but never dreamed. Shout out to the Tetris Effect soundtrack there. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. There's other stuff that I'm kind of wanting to pick up on that vein, though. I know I had said that I wanted to play the Wild Arms games off stream, and part of the reason for that is recently released on my YouTube channel. I wanted to plat Wild Arms 1, 2, and 3 and have them as last trophy features. I don't think anyone would have enjoyed watching some of the shit I had to go through to get that done. A lot of mindless grinding that even I checked out of when I was playing it. That said, Wild Arms 4, 5, and XF do not have trophy lists because they are not yet on the PlayStation Network. And I've been waiting for it. I've been hoping for it. Maybe I'll give it another year now that they've started putting out PS2 games again. But I'm kind of leaning toward, if it doesn't happen in a year or so, if I'm feeling up to adding to this. It would not replace this. I would start streaming on Mondays again or something like that. But I would like to get through. I finished Wild Arms 4 a long time ago. I've never played it again since. Wild Arms 5, I kind of got soft locked. I got to a point where I couldn't move forward because I just couldn't finish the battles, and I couldn't go backward because of in-game terrain. So I'd like to give that one another try. I think I actually did a first trophy of Wild Arms XF using retro achievements. But I think if I do stream those games, I'm just going to do it from PS3 and maybe the Steam Deck for XF. Either that or like the Vita, the PS TV would be another good option. But yeah, that's pretty far in the future because I'm also constantly staring at my stack of Xbox Magazine demo discs. I need to get to that at some point. Once I get everything working properly on my Amiga CD32, I definitely want to play this. It's a Roger Rabbit point-and-click adventure for the Amiga called Hair-Raising Havoc. It's even got voices from the actors that were in the movie, but it seems like it would be kind of a fun thing to do. It's just that I haven't gotten the Amiga 1200 stuff to work on my CD32 yet. So I need to figure that stuff out. Hey there, Infamous. Welcome, welcome. No town with no name. No plumbers don't wear ties. The CD32, you've heard my rant on this. The CD32 gets short shrift with people focusing on the kusoge and not all of the genuinely impressive shit that was on this console in 1993. This was a year before the PlayStation released. It only sold 100,000 consoles. It was on sale for about a year. They sold out quickly. In fact, the supply chain issues were one of the reasons it died quickly, and another was a patent dispute in the United States. And by the time they got all of that settled, Commodore had gone bankrupt. So there's an alternate universe there where the PlayStation had to play catch up with the Amiga CD32. In that 1 year, over 200 games came out for the Amiga CD32. A good chunk of those were upgraded Amiga 500, 1200 games, but that's still a freaking huge library for a console with such a small user base that was only on sale for a year. So now that the console itself is working, I definitely want to try to get more games for it. But you can also get additional hardware to plug into it that lets it basically pretend it's an Amiga 1200, and I can load, disk images on there and install this onto a memory card that it looks at as a hard drive and play normal Amiga games. And that was one of the things that I was looking forward to the most when I got this system, was not only the games specifically made for it, but also getting me into the Amiga ecosystem. So there's a lot of interesting stuff that I will eventually be covering. I just want to have that 1200 part of it working as well. I've actually got some games already that I did not show off when I did my CD32 system focus a while back using emulation. The power games never really worked very well because they were probably expecting at least a mouse. So I need to get an Amiga mouse. But the somewhat recent Pico Interactive release of Jim Power, I could never get a disk image for that. So I didn't even know if the disk worked until I popped it into my CD32 last week. And it finally worked, because I couldn't even play it using an emulator. I have 4 CD32 Gamer Magazine demo discs that have a lot of stuff on them. So yeah, there's a lot out there for revisiting the system, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's switch over to the game, or the Polymega here. there's a bit more that we need to go through before I actually start the game here. So, first off, we are going to be using a patch. The Reconstruct patch. I wanted to go over the changes that brings. So I'm going to start. It implements all the fixes from another bug fix patch. I'm going to come back to that because there are quite a few of them. What this adds to that is that they tweaked the script to read more naturally, polished it up a little bit. Lore terms now conform to standards set by Phantasy Star 1 and 2. Location labels and menu selections expanded. Updated soundtrack titles for consistency with the international names and terms and to avoid poor English. So I'm guessing that's for like the music box sound test type of thing. Proper case menu text, replacing most mid-string dashes with spaces. Updated ability names where appropriate to avoid abbreviation. Esper Magic skills renamed to standards set by Phantasy Star 1. Adjusted inventory descriptions. A specific item is now a helmet for Han, Grizz, Demi, Raja, and Kira. Grizz can equip most knives. And then there's more details for stuff like that in the README. So I'm going to have that handy. The bug fix that this built on. Apparently, if you press left and right simultaneously, you can run into graphical bugs and crashes. So they fixed that. I'm not using a controller that can do left and right simultaneously, but that's kind of funny. Because I can see that happening a lot with an emulator if you're using the directional buttons. Stats and element resistances are not updated when you exit the equip windows during the no equipable item messages. Okay. Fixed red cursor not being aligned properly in maps with custom scrolling logic like Zeofort's tunnels. Added missing dialogue when examining the cabinets inside a house in Nalia. Wow, that's really getting into it. Okay, there was a bug where when you got to level 99, it would roll over to like level 45 or 50. They fixed that. Tornado Dagger name now displays correctly. I'm not going to read all of these. Let's just see if, you know, the more impactful ones. Let's see here. Chaz is revived after the battle against Zeo to prevent a game over if Chaz, Rika, and Rune are dead. Fixed incorrect logic for pallet cycling in the air castle. Fixed typos for item names. Chaz will no longer say, "This is terrible," when examining the houses in Ryun. In Aedo, the blue-haired NPC who likes Alice will no longer cause a soft lock when he runs away and collides with walls and trees. Good God. Fixed graphic and RAM corruption bug that happens if you press cancel at a specific frame after making a selection. graphic glitches. Yeah, so one of the main things, this is mostly just fixing bugs, fixing bad translation and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what I do when I'm playing these games with patches. Because it's my first time, I'm not going to go, all out and do like a total conversion or anything like that. Yeah, there's a lot of fixes that they had to do in this. So, like, yeah, definitely wanted to have this patched up. One other thing that I'm kind of noticing here, the image on the game cart says the explosive finale. They were, I guess, intending for this to be a quadrilogy? Maybe? I guess we'll find out more when I actually start playing the damn game, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, hell yeah, bring me that crunchy Genesis audio. I also love that stripe down the left. Very stylish. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't even say Phantasy Star 4 on the title screen. Just the end of the millennium. Oh, hey, we get a cutscene, huh? The Algol star system. Solar system. Once a brilliant civilization flourished here. Its citizens devoted themselves to art and the sciences. Life was prosperous and good, however, a series of disasters struck. The system management structure Mother Brain was destroyed, as was the planet Palma. Over 90% of the system's population died, and the advanced technological culture was lost. That's 1, 2, and 3 right there. Society declined, spiraling downward, until only a few scattered groups even remembered there were better times. 1,000 years passed. At last, civilization was once more on the rise across Algol. With old knowledge rediscovered, people are once again turning to the thoughts of an easier life. But just as things look brighter, beyond a threshold long thought closed, a dark and very ancient evil stirs. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, just right into it, okay. Chaz, we have work to do. Hurry up and get ready. This is your first job since you joined the Hunters Guild. You'd better put your heart into it. So I'm not a trainee anymore? From this day on, you're my full-fledged partner. Now come on, let's go. Where are we off to this time? It's kind of far. We're going to Motavia Academy in the town of Piata. Wow, so we're going to the town of learning? I wonder what happened there. Who knows? All the message said was, come immediately. We'll get the details once we're there. No, I'd love to hear... I'd love to see them make a Phantasy Star 5. But no, the next one is Phantasy Star Online. Since we'll be there anyway, I'd sure like to tour the academy. Is that all you can think about? Get moving or I'll leave you behind. $22.84 AW. Monster attacks have swelled the ranks of those who call themselves hunters. W. I wonder what that means. But as attacks become ever more relentless, some begin to wonder what is behind this outbreak. When and how will it all end? There is a Phantasy Star Zero. I will be getting to that. Oops, that's what I get for wandering around. Where'd Alice go? Okay, quick pause. If you've been following my streams, you know that I tend to use either Tess or Anakev as my character names in games like this. Long ago, I also used to use Chaz. But not because of this game. I used it because of Task Times in Town Town. That is Chaz from Task Times in Town Town. It was a brutally difficult point-and-click adventure on the Commodore 64, Apple II, that era. It was kind of... I loved the game. It had a really interesting kind of future-ish, punk-ish vibe to it. But yeah, so I used the name Chaz from time to time for stuff like this. I'm trying to think, because there were quite a few Phantasy Star games. Okay, so let's see here. After this, we have, well, Shining Wisdom, but fantasy-wise, after this we'll do Phantasy Star Online. Oh, right, Phantasy Star Universe, Phantasy Star Zero, Phantasy Star Portable on the PSP, Portable 2, and then Phantasy Star Online 2. I'm not going to... I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to handle PSO2 since it's an MMO. And PSO1 had a single-player campaign, but PSO2 might go a fair amount longer, so I'm probably going to have to come up with some sort of artificial break-off point, and then maybe switch to Shining Resonance Refrain, which is the last Shining game at this point, and then maybe go back to PSO2 to cap off the main storyline quest. But yeah, there's still quite a bit left. I am at game 9, counting Shining in the Darkness and Shining the Holy Ark. I'm at game 9 out of 24. I won't be halfway done until I've finished Phantasy Star Online. Or no, it'll be after Shining Force 3, actually. Yeah, so this is going to take a while. Okay. Well, that was kind of nice. So... I was just pressing up just now, but he navigated through the doorway. About a month ago, monsters began to appear in the basement. I'm so frightened I can't even think about my research. But we walk right over the tables. You're a hunter? Are you here to exterminate the monsters? Shining Wisdom is after this one. Then Phantasy Star Online, then Shining Force 3. So Shining Force 3 is 3 games away. You're the hunter that the Dean commissioned? Kid like you? You sure you'll be able to handle it? Where's the button to flip him off? Chaz, where have you been? Come on, let's go. But we need to see the Dean and get details about this commission. Welcome. I'm the Dean of Matavia Academy. Let's see. You must be the hunter, Alice, and her assistant, Chaz. Pardon me, but Chaz is my full-fledged partner. Now let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns! Oh, you had to show me one of those things. It appears that they've made the basement their nest. I've since closed it off. No one's been hurt so far. But who knows when they'll rear their ugly heads again. Yeah, that is a pretty damn ugly head. Please, I beg you to destroy all those creatures, and I'd like to settle this matter discreetly. I'm counting on your reputation, Alice. No problem. You can rely on us. It is strange the infestation's coming from the Academy, though. Usually monsters don't come into inhabited areas. Do you have any idea how this happened? How would I know? Stop asking questions. Just hurry and exterminate those monsters. Don't forget, I'm paying you dearly for your services. Something smells fishy here. Yeah, it's probably those monsters downstairs. The Dean is hiding something. Maybe he's afraid of the monsters? I think there's more to it than that. Things are starting to get interesting. You know, I have so many of the strat guides, or so many strat guides for so many different games. I have not been able to find the ones for the Genesis Shining and Phantasy games. It's really been frustrating, because I would have loved to. I always like using the strat guide walkthroughs whenever possible, rather than game facts. If you're looking for the Dean's office, it's way in the back. He's been acting strange lately, though. Almost as if he's scared of something. Here at Matavia Academy, we look for the truth of the universe. This is the largest research facility on the entire planet. What do you think? Isn't it grand? This place is pretty interesting, right? Right, Alice? You think so? Doesn't interest me one bit. Interesting. She's the meathead of the group. Once there were 3 planets in the Argo star system. During the Great Collapse, the planet Palma was lost. Now only Dezaris and this planet remain. Apparently, 1,000 years ago, there were ships that could travel through space. The most we can do today is view Dezaris through a telescope. Just once I would love to go to Dezaris. Sounds like a dream, traveling to another planet. Hey, maybe we'll get to do that. Whoa, what a view! I was hoping they'd actually show me Dezaris. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Like, I can still scroll, but I still have to always remember where on the page I am. Stop wasting time, there's nothing here. Ah! Well, what are you doing with those? Get away from me! How rude. Okay. That is a very surprised-looking statue. Come on, I want to look at it. The God of Learning, Dr. Lovino. Huh. Someone from 2,000 years ago. What? You're the hunters? Really? You don't think we can do the job? No, not at all. I didn't mean that. Let us pass. We have the Dean's permission. Wait, take me with you. Why should we? My name's Han. I work at this academy as an assistant for Professor Holt, who's gone to research Birth Valley. We haven't heard from him since, so now I'm searching for the professor's whereabouts. Birth Valley? The place has been called the Sacred Valley of Life, right? But what's the connection between the valley and this current monster scare? After the professor and his team were reported missing, the dean barred everyone from entering Birth Valley. We're trying to get information as to what's going on, but he keeps evading the issue. And then the monster scare began. I'll bet anything there's some sort of connection between these incidents. It's true, there is something fishy about the dean's behavior. Given the circumstances, I feel compelled to investigate the basement myself, but I was just thinking that it's kind of dangerous. So you were pacing around and waiting for us to arrive. Yeah, you catch on quick! 100 meseta. What? We'll take you with us for 100 meseta. I hope you weren't thinking of asking to tag along for free. I can't borrow that kind of money from the dean. That's not my problem. Now what are you going to do? Okay, I'll pay. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't trying to... There we go. I wonder... I wish I had checked before to see if I had 500 meseta. Hold on. I want to see this macro thing. Okay, that's cool. So we can have different macros set for, like, auto-babbling. I still saw you. Monomate is procured. Da-da-da-dum. Xanafoul. I think one of the reasons they did it was that apparently Silent Hill 2 was more popular than Silent Hill 1. Plus, think of Silent Hill, the Silent Hill series, as more of an anthology than a linear story progression. They're all stories that take place in Silent Hill, but you don't need to have played Silent Hill 1 to understand Silent Hill 2. Well, let's check over here. Aha! Another treasure chest. I am so pumped that we start with someone throwing boomerang. I love using the boomerang in these games. That's entirely possible too. And then it's probably, you know, based on how the Silent Hill 2 remake went, is whether they'd actually go through the trouble of remaking Silent Hill 1. They could probably just reuse the engine from Silent Hill 2, or from the remake. What is this? I know. Okay. Every time I try to face one of these, there we go. What is this? You're an ugly bastard. Iglanova. Oh, I'm controlling Alice. Got it. Attack, attack. On, I hope you've got healing. Good. Oh, geez, you only had 3 more hit points. Okay. No, Alice, you go ahead and do an attack on everybody. I want to see... Chaz has res 2. Good. I don't like the ×3 thing. Does that mean that I can only cast it 3 times, or... Let's take a look at the FAQ here. Actually, wait a second. Oh, yeah, I don't have the manual for this. No. I have the cartridge, but it was definitely one of those things where I was getting it any way I could. Because getting it complete is pricey. Because it was also cardboard Genesis box, so those didn't survive quite as well. Okay, so the FAQ is suggesting using Vortex with Alice. And attacking with Chaz and Han. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay. Nope, those aren't techniques. These are skills. Okay. Resting at an inn or using a regen platform will replenish skill stocks. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Oh no, it's the Slipper King. Okay. So, now that I know how this works, let's try Earth. And what's your special skill? Vision? That doesn't sound like it's going to do damage. Okay, the earth thing didn't really do any damage either. Okay. Keep doing Vortex on the boss. Chaz and Han. Because apparently the boss won't attack if it can spawn a xenophobe. So if we can just keep taking these guys out and keep the boss occupied. Last Vortex. Yay, boss is gone. Interesting that we still have to take out the ads. Victory! Chaz leveled up. Han leveled up. We did it! Chaz, you need more practice. Your swing is too slow. What? But the monster was destroyed. With my help. Sorry. Now, Han, come over here. What? What are these glass containers for? Hey, are you by any chance breeding monsters here? If so, this monster business is no mystery at all. I don't know anything about these. This is the first time I've been in this room. I learned about these containers the same time you did, just now. Really, it's the truth. I believe you, for now. The Dean must know all about this. He must also know the connection between this and the disappearance of Professor Holt. Yes, let's see the Dean again. Come on, Chaz. Hey, don't leave me here! Nice bit of, stereo sound effect going on there. Zoran Bult. Okay, it's just noticing how low on health everybody is, at least Chaz and Han. So let's have you heal yourselves. Alice can get some damage in while we wait. There we go. This is going to be a fun conversation. Well, what's wrong? You seem upset. Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yeah, but there's something I want to ask you. What? Is it just me, or were a bunch of glass containers downstairs? Stop beating around the bush. Somebody withholding information is my 6th most hated thing. Alright already. I'll tell you what I know. That's a pretty long list of things you hate. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new monster breed? I am. Thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. 3 months ago, Holt identified Birth Valley as the origin of the outbreak, and he went to investigate. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. The investigation team brought back the monster breeding capsules and immediately set forth on their second mission. But not one of them came back. Yes, that's right, Han. And despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team and banned entry to Birth Valley. No. I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened. Before I could, a man by the name of Zio came to see me. You thought it was Birth Valley, but it was him, Zio! Darling Dean of Motavia Academy. How do you fare? Who are you? I'm Zio, the Black Magician. Do not intrude on Birth Valley. What do you mean? If you ever let anyone else set foot in Birth Valley. Let me make something clear. There is nothing in that valley for the likes of man. It must be related to the research team. So that's why the Birth Valley situation wasn't announced, and why you tried to keep a lid on the whole monster problem, too. But what is all this about? Remains of an ancient civilization and Zio? It seems like these are signs of something to come. I need to help the professor. I'm going to Birth Valley. Han, this is egg-laying season for sandworms, so be careful. Alice? We'll tag along for 300 meseta, plus expenses. Deal! Birth Valley is to the northeast. Let's hurry. Okay. Let's see here. 1088? That might be what I had, plus 300. Okay. Let's get back to the top of the FAQ. Cleaning the cellar. Iglanova, 300 meseta. What is our current level? 7, 2, and 2. They recommend 7 for Alice and 3 to 4 for Chaz and Han. That might be another reason why I didn't get very far in this. If I had to start grinding this early. Leave the academy, rest at the inn. Of course, there is the whole thing of my typical Phantasy Star thing of grinding until I can buy all of the stuff from the store to upgrade. Student dorms. We should probably sleep at the inn. $15 meseta. Not bad. Okay. Where is the shop? Yeah, it's definitely a college town. Hmm. Oh, all of the stuff, all of the upgrades are in the next town. You know, I kind of like... Okay, it's hard to get a good look at... Okay, so I'm not that keen on Chaz's uniform, but I love the look of Alice's. The red with the ice blue and just the lines of it are really cool. Okay. Another thing I need to have on hand. Give me the world map. Come on. Where is it? There's no world map, there's no Motavia map, there's no overworld map. Well, I may need to go somewhere else. That sucks. I mean, there are a lot of dungeon maps here, at least, so I'll keep this page open, but... New tab... I think he said northeast, so we'll head that way. Oh, I should probably save, too. Thought I had a save option. Could have sworn I had a save option at one point. Is this an apiary? Can I? Oh, come on. You're no fun, Chaz. Alright, well, might as well do my first save state then. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, start button. Okay, I want to save after I made the save state because the save states sometimes also save the state of the in-game SRAM. So that's why I always, when I play these games, I do an in-game save and then I do a save state. Mile. Okay. Yep, this is where I needed to be. Sandworm Ranch. Oh, he's hiding. It's Shai Halud. I wasn't trying to waste time. There's a dude right there. Okay. This is probably just, like, items. Yeah. It's fun, but I kind of miss the old do 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 do. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I should probably take a look and see what we already have. Boomerang, 2 hunt knives, dagger, and a hide shield. Okay. So Han could get a steel sword. Oh no, that would go to Chaz. I always liked having the dual knives rather than a single heavy sword. But also, in-depth guides. Would it be the item chart? I just want to see if they've got... No, that was very bare bones. I just want to see if they've got a list of the items. Oh, well, the FAQ has it right in line. Okay. Oh wait, are the slashers the upgrade of the boomerang? Okay, so the FAQ is recommending that we give a steel sword to Chaz and give his hunting knives to Han. And then have Alice equip the slashers. And that there's nothing really new in the armor store here. Okay, yeah. Slasher is an upgraded boomerang. Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay. Steel sword. Let's go ahead and equip those. There we go. And then Chaz, equip the steel sword. On. Get the hunting knives. There we go. Now we can sell some stuff. I will say that they did improve the flow of the menu system in this game. I'm not as instantly irritated as I have been in past Phantasy Star games. Okay. So we're buffed up a bit. That's always good. Pick up a few more monomates and antidotes. I always hate having to rely on items, but I don't think we've got a detox-like spell yet. Okay. Talk to the townsfolk. I'm not trying to waste time, I'm trying to talk to this lady. In the past, the land around here was pretty fertile. There was a lot of farming going on. Now the wells and fields have all withered away. You're looking for Birth Valley? Then you need to go to Zima. It's northeast of here, but recently it's been rumored that there's no sign of any people. Maybe they all fled at night? I sweep, but the sand keeps coming. Sick and tired of this. Yeah, stop sweeping the desert. I heard that Zima has been destroyed. Someone has to go and check. I'm too busy, so I can't. You're the only one here with a sword strapped to your back, dude. You're too chicken shit, then it's a good thing we're here. I've heard some strange religion has been gaining traction. Supposedly it's spread by a man dressed in black. What'd they say his name was? Oh yeah, Zio. That sounds about right. See that castle beyond the quicksand? Could have sworn that one night there was nothing. The next day, there it was. Must be my eyes playing tricks on me, right? Okay, we didn't really have any combat on the way here, so we don't need to rest again. Talk to him again. I'm sure it will. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We head northeast to Zima. For some non-alcoholic refreshment. It is nice that we can save pretty much anywhere now. So, save states might not be as necessary. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Swarm! Hell yeah. Get him, Alice. You ain't falling asleep on my watch. Technique what has been mastered? Okay. Okay, and it's recommending that we do some grinding here. Mini worms. I mean, we're doing pretty good. What level are we right now? Because 3? Alright. do a little bit more leveling. I probably shouldn't get too far from where I need to be, or I'm likely to get my ass handed to me. There we go. These guys are pretty easy. I wonder... I know. How many XP... Well, you're going to need a lot because you're level 7. Age, question mark, question mark. It's not polite to ask a lady her age. Okay. 103, so a couple more of those sandworm fights. Uso has called a big one. That is going to be top in my mind right now, not just because of the sandworm thing, but I'm going through the Dune series on audiobook again, so it's going to be even more in my mind. It is also kind of nice to be able to do grinding just outside of a town, so that instead of healing in the field, we can just run inside and stay at an inn. One more, I guess. Wasn't really paying attention to how many fights I got into, and they haven't all been the sandworms, so... Somehow, that bug managed to escape consequence. There we go. Chaz leveled up. Technique Thu has been mastered. Oh, he can now summon Thursday. Yeah, that, they've been turned to stone. So, it's locked from the inside. Damn it. Okay, well, I guess I have to go back to the previous town then. Let's just go ahead and do a quick res here, because Han's getting pretty low. Same with Chaz. Okay. I won't even let me try to get into the quicksand. Just acts like a wall. 30 Meseta? I wonder... nope. Hold on. Just rested here. 725... Well, our total level count is 14, so that wouldn't be it. Maybe it's just like... in the first town, it's 5 per head. In the second town, it's 10. Surprise attack! There we go, now Han leveled up. Alright. How many to the next level? $274, $334. Now let's go. I'm just gonna move on. The fact says 4 to 5. In text it says, you know, keep wandering around the level until Chaz and Han are at least level 5. But I feel like moving on. Alright, what do we got? This dude is rock hard. Oh, I misread that. Okay. I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to follow the path to the right, but no, it would say that's moving on to the next dungeon. No, we haven't been turned to stone. We're just standing really still and we've thrown gray paint on ourselves. I saw a mean man wearing black clothes. Mommy said to hide here. What's going on outside? Mommy, Daddy. Aww. Yeah, your mom and dad are sleeping. Standing up. Their eyes open. Okay, time to enter the birth canal. Beautiful. I mean, I know the slashers don't do as much damage as, you know, a sword, but it does a good amount of damage to all of the enemies. That's so valuable. Really? Getting better XP outside. Carbon shield. It says not to bother equipping it. Oh yeah, because it would end up taking someone's offhand. Turn to the junction, head up. More treasure. A monomate. Stop pulsating at me. Good, good. Flatter plant. Oh, I am a bit tired, but it's entirely my fault. I got stuck on Stellaris again last night. Or should I say this morning. Ended up playing until almost 4 a.m. again. Okay. Go downstairs, go up, take the right passage at the junction. Up at the turning. And collect carbon suit. Okay, go all the way, go down and all the way to the left. All right. First things first. Oh, wow. That helps his attack and defense. Oh, no, it just doesn't hurt his attack like equipping the carbon shield would right now. Okay. But it definitely helps his defense. And he needs it, because... Oh, I was going to say he's got shit for hit points, but he's not that far behind Chaz. And I'm going to save. Game cannot be saved here. Good to know. Oh, more statues. Must be on the right track. Nope. Oh, Professor Holt. What on earth? An ancient curse? I can't believe it. Someone can cast a spell like that in this day and age? Is there any way to restore them? I've heard of a medicine called Ulsulin. It's able to turn stone back to flesh. Where can we find it? I heard about it some time ago in a Matavian village, but I do mean some time ago. How old are you, Alice? Which Matavian village? Moulcom, far south of here. Alright then, let's get going. Let's see, if you're going to Moulcom, I'll make you a deal. Just 500 meseta. You devil! Oh boy. We're making so much... We're probably making more money off of Han here than we are off of defeating enemies. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was kind of looking at those earbuds. If those had been around, I probably wouldn't have gotten the Pulse headset. Because I prefer earbuds to, you know, big cups over my ears. Yeah, because it's the earbuds are a bit costly. Like, aren't they like 150, 200 bucks? Yeah, they're $200. The Pulse headset I just got for 70. Yeah, I hear you. I never really did care for the big headphones. Ah, okay. So she gives you $100, and then you're only paying $100 for it. That makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and save while we're here. Interesting that it's the level it's showing is for Chaz. We're controlling Alice, but it almost seems like Chaz is the main character or the player character. Okay, heading south. Well, this didn't look good on approach. And it looks even worse up close. Rune? Hey, Alice. No, long time no see. Alice, you know this guy? Yeah, we go way back. Is Pipsqueak here your current companion? He's just a kid. Watch what you say. Chaz, Rune, stop it. More importantly, Rune, what happened here? This is all the handiwork of Zio. Zio? You must be the one who turned the people of Zema to stone. Ah, good to see that your brain works a little. You... cut it out! Whenever we find disaster, it seems like it was done by Zio. Just who is he? I'm not sure. With the town destroyed, how are we going to find Alsalin? You're looking for Alsalin? In that case, you better go to Tono. Tono? Let's see, from here it's kind of far. First travel east to the village of Krupp. Then from there, if you go north, you'll find a valley that leads to Tono. We don't have to pass by Krupp, do we? What's wrong with Krupp? Let's just head straight to Tono. Alice? Haven't decided yet. I'm going to invite myself to join your group. Got some business there too. Not so fast. We'd enjoy your company. Aw, she's blushing. Good, we're all set. Try not to get in the way, okay, Pipsqueak? Stop calling me Pipsqueak. My name is Chaz. Yeah, that's what she called you, right? What a stupid name. Alice, I think he's going to be more trouble than he's worth. I won't be any trouble. You already are. Oh, I'm feeling so uneasy about all this. Okay, so we're already up to 4 party members. So I do kind of get what they're doing. Bluetooth is laggy at the best of times. So what they're doing is they're making sure that you have the best possible audio so that you're not blaming them for having shitty audio. I don't entirely agree with it myself. I'd prefer to be able to just use any headset. But, yeah. I actually kind of wonder if the PS5 Pro might have the wireless technology built in so you wouldn't need the dongle. That would be kind of interesting. Okay. So, we are 2 for 2 on towns that are ruined versus not. Let's see here. Whoa, Rune is level 17? Hot damn, okay. It's kind of weird. I love the level spread here. Like, it's almost the inverse of what you run into in every other JRPG, where it's like you're level 17 and the new person that joins is level 4. Head east to the coast. Da-da-da-da. I may want to make sure that Rune is to the back of the line. I also wonder if they need to have a custom solution for the surround sound audio that they use. But even so, most people wouldn't care. They should just have the option for Bluetooth audio and, you know, be like, oh, you might not be getting the best sound experience. This is a village of Krupp. Han, it's Han! You've come home! So that's why he was a little hesitant. Let's go ahead and rest up here. I mean, I had already kind of guessed that. Okay. So we need to upgrade our armor next. This is a lovely little town. Okay, so we want a helm, a crown, and 2 suits. We might be able to afford that if we sell stuff. So let's start with the helm and the crown. So the FAQ has us, you know, leveling up to a certain level, but I think I might just go out, if I do end up coming up short, I might just go out and just earn enough money to buy all the stuff that they're telling me to buy. Okay, so Alice gets the crown. Chaz gets the helm. And Chaz and Alice also get suits. Do 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 do. Okay, let's sell the shield. That puts us over the top. No, I don't want to sell the monomate. Yes. Divest. Crown. I keep trying to press the button to advance the text, and accidentally selecting the monomate. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of cash. Oops. So all we need is one more suit. Beep, beep, beep. Put that on Alice. And then sell her vest. There we go. All right. Save. What a sling cat. Okay. Han! You sure have some gall to come back here. Did you forget you've been disinherited? You never helped out the family business, just studied. What use is that? Right now the whole planet is in serious danger. I want to help with the power of science. That's why I'm studying. Han, your dad's a bit of a dick. Han, it's good to see you home. Your pa goes on like that, but he's really very proud of you. I know, Ma, but that doesn't change how I feel. So is this Han's sister? Han's pa talks like that, but we owe Han a lot. He sends us the scientific journals he's published, allowing a rural place like this to sell such splendid equipment. Nope, just someone they hired. Okay. Saya! Han, you've come home. I'm so happy. Saya, I've missed you. Let me introduce you to everyone. This is my, fiancé, Saya. Fiancé? It's a pleasure to meet you. Gleam. My name is Saya. Saya teaches children here in her home. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh no, it's about the only thing I'm capable of doing. Alice and Chaz are hunters. They're assisting me in my task. My, that must be a difficult job. Thanks for taking care of Han. Now, don't you worry. Everything will be okay. But if anything were to happen to you, Saya, Han... Sheesh, how lovey-dovey. I bet all the students are going, ooh. Miss Saya is kissing a guy. Well, I mean, they'd know Han too, so Miss Saya is kissing Han. Jeez. A smart kid. Yeah, no kidding. I was trying to talk to the kid. There we go. I want to grow up to be like Miss Saya, but I wouldn't like a guy like Han. My husband has to be more reliable. I am. I'm right here. Wow. I gotta use the bathroom, but I'll have to hold it till class is over. I don't want to miss a thing Saya's teaching. When I grow up, I'm going to ask Miss Saya to marry me. It's true, I promised her. Cuckoo, cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. Okay. Oh, I can buy escape pipes here? Hell yes. Magic Ocarina imbued with Ryuka power. I can buy one of each. I'm gonna do that. You know what's interesting? I never thought until just now of the telepipe and escape pipe as flute pipes. I never quite knew, like, in my head it was almost like just a cylindrical rod that would somehow, you know, we push a button on a rod and it would teleport us. I never put it together to be like, you know, a flute or an ocarina in this case. It's kind of... That's actually kind of cool. Oh, that never happens. Wait a second, is this stairwell? No, okay. Okay, now we can leave Crop. Oh, look at the swan in the water. Oh, and little ducklings! And a dog. What a fat little mutt. I just wasn't sure if there was a dog sound. What a pig this dog is. It never stops eating. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. And leave town. Okay. Head northeast along the coast until we find a cave entrance. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, you're large. We do have updated defense. Okay, yeah, that sucked. We are definitely going to have to do some leveling up here. Or was it just Han being a bitch? That wasn't a lot of XP for how many turns that battle took. No, there was a fat little dog in the game. Hey there, Jesha. Welcome, welcome. She does bark sometimes. It's kind of funny. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. I did want to take a look at... Alright. Han has 17 defense. Chaz has 26. Alice 28. Rune 34. Okay. We're gonna put... Actually, Alice and Rune are the ones with the highest defense. But I think I'm gonna stick around here. Oh, yeah, here, I'll show you the fat dog. See, look at that pudgy little pup. Okay. There's the cave we have to go in. But, like I said, I think we need to level up a bit. You got the command wrong, but I'll allow it. Oh, all enemies give money, but money isn't the problem right now. We have the best defensive equipment that we can have at the moment, but it's kind of weird. Alice is level 7. Chaz and Han are level 4, and Rune is level 17. Han's defense is like about half of Rune's. So that's why Han took one hit and got 16 points of damage. Alice got hit a couple of times and has only taken 3 points of damage. So we just need to level up Han a bit, I think. Oh no. Earlier, I was in a town that had a mini sandworm farm, and there was a little sandworm in the background, and he went into the ground, and I'm like, "Aw, it's a shy halud." Interesting. I was just trying to piece together how they've got the character order, because I think I've got it Alice, Rune, Chaz, Han. Okay. Does your defense suck less now, Han? No. Oh, it's Chaz that leveled up anyway. Yeah, let's keep going. Something tells me I'm going to be coming back to that island off to the right. It's a sand newt. You missed, Chaz. Or, no, that was Han that missed. There we go, Han leveled up. But I don't think his defense actually went up at all. Oh, it went up by 1. Yay! no, Rune has Highness and Ryuka, which are the telepipe and escape pipe skills. I'm liking this music too. The characters generally aren't the same. There have been some characters that carried over between games, but there's no indication that that's going to happen here yet. This takes place, I think, about 1,000 years after Phantasy Star 3. Possibly more. And it kind of binds together 1, 2, and 3. So, like, it's been several thousand years, like, since Phantasy Star 1. So we might run into androids that are familiar, but they'd probably be in pretty rough shape by now. We got 47 experience points on that fight. How many more to get Han to level 6? Like 10 more fights? Screw it. Let's rest and head to the next dungeon here. Nice of them to put the inn on a straight shot from the gate. Okay. Yeah, they're recommending level 6 for Chaz and Han in the next dungeon, so I don't feel too bad going in at level 5. Level 4 might have been pushing it a little bit. Dun-dun, dun-dun. I mean, this game is, like, file size wise, one of the largest on the Genesis. I think it was this one that was something like $200 when it released, or something stupid like that. It was insane. Yeah, the game retailed for $100 when it was new. That's almost $200 in today's money. So, just out of curiosity... Oh, look at that. So, if you buy, according to price charting, if you buy Phantasy Star 4 complete for the $162.43 that it's averaging recently, you're getting a deal. You're actually paying less than what it would have cost you back in, what was it, 1991? That's hilarious. Coming in around $60 loose, which isn't too bad. You're also getting a lot of game from what I understand. This is supposed to be a pretty solid experience. Okay. Let's keep moving. I was thinking more like Han Solo, Infamous. Name the other guy Chewie. But I think everybody has preset names, which is really weird for a game where they didn't have to worry about people voice acting the names. The entrance is blocked. No sweat, this should be a cinch. Everybody stand back. Fire! Okay, that was pretty cool. Shall we go? That art he just used. I've never seen it before. The technique's different, too. Never seen anything like this. I'm not surprised. This is what they call magic. Magic? Okay, Valley Maze. That sounds like something I'm going to want a map for. One sec. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. I don't know if it's the site or if it's Chrome. Or if it's just shitty internet connection or what, but just wanted to right-click and open in a new tab. Okay. Really? That's all the Valley Cave Maze map is? That's not much of a maze. Alright. Definitely going to take advantage of the map anyway, though, just so I can make the best path through. Nothing moves the blob! Well, that didn't take long. Whoops. Just macro it. Victory! Who knows, maybe we'll get level 6 while we're here. Okay. This time we just want to go left. I could probably make a macro where Rune is using a magic spell, but he's not doing that much less damage. And this way we're saving MP. X-Men! Welcome to die. I just remember specifically the blob because I'd keep hitting him and knocking him on his ass. So he'd be like, nothing moves the nothing moves the as I'm hitting him back farther and farther. Ergo, moving him. Tasty cash. Sand newt. Macro. It's such a different experience playing a JRPG like this, as opposed to a TRPG like Shining Force, because you're in a whole bunch of random encounters. It's not as like, I almost want to use the word episodic, because it really felt like there were fixed episodes of, we get to this town, then we have this battle, and then we get to this town, and then we have this battle. It was very chunky, whereas this is more of a single flow. Alice could use some healing. Okay. We'll just heal outside of battle then. Yeah, Han doesn't need much help. Chaz is okay. We just need to buff up Alice here. There we go. Yeah, Siren hopped up into my bed to nap this morning for the first time in a while. After I started working. And Han is suddenly dead. What the hell? I mean, we're almost to the exit. But what do we do about this in this game? Give me one moment. I need to have a second copy of the FAQ open for me to jump around and to answer questions like this and to not lose my place in the storyline. Let's see. Oh, there's some neat ASCII art in this FAQ of the different characters. Okay, let's see here. Heal, heal all. Okay. Chaz and Rune can potentially get a spell to revive, but they don't have it yet. Okay. Well, let's just leave and see where this dumps us. I thought that that was going to actually... Oh, we have one more room to walk through. Got it. Okay. Okay, good. Holy hell, this is happy music. Oh, it's a little campsite type of thing. This is Tono. Hey, how'd you get in here? Damn, that was upbeat. What are you? Okay, I haven't seen any, like, separate resurrection facilities, so... Yep, Han's good now. Alright. Seems like they've, streamlined stuff like that in this game. Dang it, he moved. Ah, he moved again. Stop it.
My husband likes to sit lost in thoughts. He's probably somewhere thinking about something right now. Yeah, I've heard about what happened to Malcolm. Curse that Zio. Commons like to go to war. I refuse to get caught up in battles by war-hungry people.
Get back here.
Out of my way, and stop wandering about! If I might say so myself, I'm pretty good at making machines, but I'm no good at cooking. I'd like to try baking a cake.
Make a machine to bake a cake. That's your strength. Use it.
Usselin? I don't know what that is, but if you need anything answered, go visit Grandfather Dorian.
Alright. Could have told me where Grandfather Dorian is. That all trash laying on the ground or something?
Our pride and joy is the art of refining titanium. Bet you've never seen a titanium weapon in any of your towns.
No, I have not. So that's the piles of crap all over the place. And this is probably Grandpa, so we're gonna come back. Want to explore a little bit more.
If you make only the best, You must have failed a lot beforehand. Success is only achieved through numerous failures.
That is a fantastic quote. I like that. If you make only the best, you must have failed a lot beforehand. That's gonna get sent to VG Advisor on Twitter later. Come on, out of my way. There we go.
You know, I lived in Malcolm, but Zio attacked it. My brother fought valiantly. He just wasn't a match for Zio. My mom and dad both died. My brother and I barely escaped with our lives.
I'm the information monger, Grandfather Doran. What exactly do you want to ask? Is it about the secret of refining titanium?
Sure.
I see. It's called a secret because it's going to stay that way.
Right. No, it actually isn't. We want to find that Ulsulin.
You want to know why the path here is blocked by boulders?
Do I? No. Oh dear no.
Then do you want the measurements of that famous and beautiful hunter Alice the Ripper Brangwyn?
Sure.
Now you're talking. Starting from the top, 35, 20.
Ow.
Yeah, ouch! What was that for? How dare you strike me without warning? Yikes! Alex Brangwyn!
You blabbing old fart. Do you tell my measurements to every fool who comes here?
Help me. Rune! It's you, Rune! Please help me!
You don't change, do you, old man? Please excuse him, will you, Alice? The old man doesn't have any bad intentions. That's why I only punched him.
Grandfather Doran, I came here to retrieve the item I entrusted in your care. Also, these people are looking for Ulsulin. If it's Ulsulin, please feel free to take as much as needed. It's at the bottom of the basement warehouse out back. Go help yourselves.
Thank you. Alice, let's go.
Oh, wait! Come to think of it, we haven't used that place in a while, so it may be a teensy bit dangerous. Grizz, will you guide these people?
My pleasure.
My name is Grizz. Nice to meet you.
And I have some business with Grandfather Doran here, so I'll say so long.
Oh, yeah, Pipsqueak?
I've had enough of you. Don't get any silly thoughts about taking on Zio. Into that little head. What?
What?
At this stage of the game, you're no match for him. Maybe our paths will cross again. Alice? Yeah? Take care. Me? Taking on Zio? Thanks, Rune. Okay. So, we no longer have Rune, but now we've got Grizz. Grizz is more in line with the rest of our team. Okay. Okay, so we are going to want to upgrade our equipment here. Yeah. Everything I need to buy comes to just shy of 5,000 Meseta. We are going to be doing some grinding. Oh, one quick thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's hit up the stores before we go get the Alsalin. Apparently we go to these stalls. There we go. Weapon store. Weapons first. Titan sword. 2 titanium slashers, 2 titanium daggers, a helm, and 2 mail. Okay. Got 1,500. Two slashers, 2 daggers, and a sword. What can we get right now? Honestly, we might be able to get all of the weapons we need. Yeah. Because that would be... It'd be close, but let's go ahead and start. It'd be close enough that selling our weapons after we buy the new ones should fill in the gap, if we are short. So, 2 titanium slashers, titanium sword, and... Okay, so we only have enough for 1 dagger, but should be able to get enough to buy a 2nd dagger once we equip everything. Nice. Oops. There we go. Grizz, what are you using? You're using a titanium axe. Okay. So that's why we didn't have to buy anything for Grizz. He's already decked out. You get the titanium sword. Damn, that was an upgrade. And 1 titanium dagger. That'll also be a hell of an upgrade. Oh, we want to sell. Two slashers. Steel sword. And we are over the 240 we needed. Oops, no. Alright. Buy. Last dagger we need. Equip on Han, I believe it was? Yes. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell. There we go. Sell the hunting knife. Perfect. Okay, 188 Meseta is not going to get us a lot of armor here. So... let's go to the armor store, see how much more cash we need. Alright, so we need titanium helm and 2 mail. Yeah, that's where the big money is. So that's 2240 27, 28, 10 total. Okay. So, just to make it easy on my brain, we need 3,000 more. Okay. But the fact that we were able to afford all the weapons should make things quite a bit easier. Oh, this is a completely cut off little island. Alright. Damn. Doing a good amount of damage now. Okay, 110 Meseta. Alright, still gonna take a while. That is not a bad amount of cash. Let's go back in here and see if we can... No. I think we're gonna do just fine out on the island. So, we'll just run around here for a bit. Usually not what I prefer to do when I'm grinding. I usually like to have more room to run around. And of course, now we're... I will say that the encounter rate is nowhere near as bad as it was in the previous games. Ah, good. He learned Antidote. That'll be helpful. Oops. Didn't mean to go back in Tono there. I wonder if there are fights in the... Actually, let's go ahead and rest up while I'm here. I wonder if there are fights in the storehouse. Would at least be an interesting change in scenery. Ugh, it's rusted shut. There's a little trick to opening this door. Just hold here like so, and then 1, 2, 3, lift! It opened. Great, let's go in. Yep, basement. This looks like a place I'm gonna get accosted in, yep. They're gonna kill Han again. That's it. Han's getting the first piece of mail we can afford. Alice leveled up. Hey, look at that. Damn it. I was hoping that... Abe frog? Ew. I was hoping I could get back out of here before Han would die, but apparently not. And now he's not going to get those XP. At least we get the Meseta, though. That's the important part right now. You know, oddly enough, it's a longer walk to the inn But it's better XP in Naseta, so we'll stick with it. So I think we'll just do this, and if I'm not up to 3,000 Naseta by the end of the night, I might just do offline grinding already. But, you know, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. How did they not get that? I'm sorry. I know Usagi's into Airhead, but how did they not get that? Just making sure you were still listening. It was. I mean, it's a great play on words. I actually haven't been watching that lately. I was kind of thinking of doing so, but it's still in my head from introducing a friend to it somewhat recently, so that's a part that I would absolutely remember from that show. Oh, Alice is actually in rough shape. Let's give Alice some HP back. Right? It's French that sounds like the Japanified version of an English term. I think that was probably one of the early things that actually impressed me about that show, was that level of cleverness. Uh-oh. Alice is paralyzed, and Han is dead again. And now Alice is dead. Come on, Grizz. Come on, Chaz. Get us out of this. Thank you. I love how her, the two dead people, their legs aren't actually moving. They're just kind of sliding around. I don't know if that's intentional or not. That doesn't really... It seems like a bug to me. Like, if it was intentional, they had to have had a better way of doing that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking is, you know, the ghosts and coffins. Okay, how are we doing on cash? We might actually have enough to get some mail. We are 3 meseta short. You know what? Fine. We'll sell an antidote. 5 meseta. That gets us over. We can buy some goddamn Titan mail. Alright, Han. What? You can't wear it? Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Chaz. Titan mail. Sell Han's ass. Is it the Titan helm that Han can wear, maybe? I don't know. So we can at least sell that carbon suit now. Okay, so that puts us a little bit closer. The helm is only like 500 or something. So we might be able to get that relatively quick. I mean, I don't know about the people that live here. Maybe they're fine with, you know, Han being dead and just...
He's still warm.
Nope. There we go. Oh, nice. Are you actually able to reuse the same case? I'm guessing it came in. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty rare that 2 phones will have the same size case, unfortunately. Speaking of which, there goes Alice. Jeez. So the print of the case in TPU was perfect. But it, while it's nice and soft compared to PLA, that actually kind of worked against it. It did not clamp onto my phone very well at all. Like, the only way I was able to get it to stay on the back of my phone was that it was by hanging on to the camera lenses, which is not enough. So I did a little more research, and apparently the PET G stuff, which is another type of filament, is kind of a mid-range. It's more durable than PLA, but stiffer than TPU. So give that a try. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Because also, I was able to manipulate the file enough to get a MagSafe ring circle on the back, so that I can add the metal ring and it'll be slightly recessed into the back of the case. But that took so much effort to do. The problem is that it doesn't snap at all. Maybe I'm supposed to use, I could use both the PLA and the TPU, but then that would probably end up using the TPU on the inside, which kind of defeats the purpose. Hold on for a sec. That's because I was still muted from when I went to get this. Okay, so it is very flexible, but there's not a lot for this to grab onto the phone. So the only place that it actually is a tight enough fit to hold onto the phone is right here around the lenses. The camera lenses, and that's not enough to hold this onto the case or onto the phone. So I'm hoping, I'll try the PET G material, and if it's a little bit more rigid but more resilient than PLA, then that might do the trick. I am still kind of proud of the of getting the MagSafe circle in there, though. Like, I took the measurements and everything, and it's perfect. I just didn't glue it in this because I wasn't sure if this would be the final result. Maybe? I don't know. My problem isn't necessarily that. It's that with this phone, there's just not a lot for even a professionally made case to hold on to. Like, for the front screen, this is all I have. And this one is something I printed out of PLA, and that works fine, but and then the back of the case, is pretty much what you just saw, but this is, I have a flip. or a fold. But this is a lot more stiff than this. So, yeah. It's been a challenge even finding professional cases that work. So, that's kind of why I was hoping to find a way I can just make my own from home. And then once I get something that works, then I can find something in a color I like and we're good to go. Sure. And I love that even like professional case makers are occasionally 3D printing. I just have to find the right combination of materials. All right, let's go get that helmet. Hey there, DOS Nerd. Well, yeah, I know. Mine's kind of a cheap piece of tat too, but it works. Like, that's the tricky part. Finding something that has MagSafe and is thin enough that it works with wireless charging has been tough. Yeah, just talking 3D printing, DOS Nerd. I tried to print a new case for my phone out of TPU, which I'd never used before. And I like the flexibility of it, but it just does not stay on my phone very well. I have talked to him a little bit, not specifically about what material to use, although I did mention the TPU, and he's like, hell yeah, TPU. Awesome. Amazon's a good place to buy them. That's where I've been picking them up for the last couple of times I've had to renew, get a new hat. They're fairly cheap. Fair enough. The Pet G filament should arrive tomorrow, so if it arrives earlier enough in the day, I might be able to try it out right away, and then I'll probably talk to him. Dosner, did you ever hear the story of why I started wearing these hats? Okay, let's get the Titan helm. Still can't put it on Han. Damn it. I had the hardest time getting Warframe to work on the deck. If there's any, if you can tell me, like, in Discord, tell me your configuration for it, I'd appreciate that. I'll still probably prefer to play it on the PS5, of course, but I like having the option. So, in high school, I was in a church play where my character was a painter. And a hat like this was part of the costume. And I just really liked the look of it, so I kept wearing it. convince them to let me wear it during the high school production of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Because in some of the comics, Charlie Brown does wear a hat like this, and it would cover the fact that I was not bald. Maybe I should just try reinstalling it then. Wait, no. I already did that. That's not what I want to do. I want to equip the new thing and sell the old thing. Equip on Chaz, Titan Helm, good. Sell Carbon Helm. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. I may go and get the last bit of Meseta I need to get the other titanium mail off stream. But I need to go check in on Armengard. It's not too bad in my view, but I also have a ton of different frames already. Let's get rid of that. So I haven't actually sought out a new frame in a while. It's definitely a lot easier when you've got a lot of places to go. Also, one of the things I like about Warframe is if you get sick of grinding for something, you probably have something else you can grind for that you can kind of shift to that will still further your main quest but work towards something else. So it can kind of help you psychologically to try to shift your focus from time to time. Oh, neat. Wukong is actually something that you can get the components for from Guild Dojo. Yeah, he comes back. Captain Vor. Okay. Let's switch over inputs. Come on. There we go. So are you looking for all of the parts of Wukong? You just have like the overall blueprint for the frame, and now you need like the four main parts to put it all together. Yeah, kind of. Let me see. Fair enough. Yeah. Honestly, I've been sticking with the same frame for so long that, like I said, it's been a while since I've actually sought to build a new one. Okay, come on. I'm gonna power off there, and oh, right, that's why it's not working. Okay, got to switch the input on the PS5 to output here. Okay. I really doubt that that's going to happen, DOS Nerd. It would be lovely, but I really doubt that that will ever happen. Okay, so that didn't jolt it. Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of trouble with the HDMI switcher at the moment. I think the newest console we might be able to expect Polymega to support is probably Dreamcast. Because they've already been playing with that. In like at Polymega, they've been testing it. But one of the things that I think is a big thing preventing it from ever actually happening on Polymega is just simply the library. They aim to have like 97% compatibility. There are over 4,000 games for the PS2. And they are a very small team. So testing every single game, you know, testing 3,000 some odd games, and making sure that they all run well enough to be good, they just don't have the manpower. Today is October 8th, Dragon Day. A dragon's mouth smells like sulfur because it breathes fire. Once an old lady mistook the smell for a hot spring and dove into the dragon's mouth. Luckily for her, the dragon had a kind heart. He gave her warmth with his breath and let her go unharmed. How's that for a dragon heart? Weird, but not the weirdest thing I've heard out of her. Cancel that. There we go. Okay. I bet you would. Oh god, yeah, I heard that too. Fortunately, it didn't actually damage anything. The PS3 was a bit of a coding nightmare. The PS2 was tricky, but nowhere near as bad as the PS3. One thing from video, thank you, George. One thing from a video today of from LTT was he was talking about the miracle of the UPS, the uninterruptible power supply, And I'm sitting here, you know, Mr. Daily driving a laptop for the past decade and a half. It's built in for me. I haven't had that problem in a long time. Okay. Drat. Drex isn't streaming tonight. He's kind of making a push for partner, and apparently they changed the rules so raids work toward that now. So I was kind of hoping I could raid him, but it's not an option. Let's go to Sarconius. He's playing Parasite Eve 2 with retro achievements tonight. Alright, so we will be back next Tuesday with some more Phantasy Star 4. Until then, thanks for dropping by. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do. And enjoy Sarconios.